Hello. Oh, hello, and welcome to PAR round 5 for Tier 2. As you join us with 3 minutes left of the Q qualifying session, I am completely. Might hear me burp a few times. I apologise for that. I've literally had dinner. Whoa. Quality's been going on. So I'm literally done. But we have a bit of a big session here. I've had different pole sessions in the first 4 races. And yeah, first 4 pole sessions in the first 4 races. These are a race behind the Tier 1 because there was glitches in the France race, but that has now been rescheduled for during the mid-season break for them. But we're going into the weekend with a few shocks. 19th place Sonorius King has been unwell during the week, so I think our championship leader might struggle a bit this weekend. 4th person is Sonorius King, Side, Coffee, kind of getting those. We're so sad getting those pole sitters. But as in points go, only 2 points separate Side and Sonorius. And that could go down to 1 if Side gets pole position. But at the minute, it's Coffee Machine, who is sat down in 13th place in the championship, hoping to bring himself up with a bit of a weekend going on. I think Sonorius is backing out. I think he's gonna call it quits. So I think he's pulling out. He just cannot race at the minute. But we're gonna get a few laps to go here. This Crooks family just joined back as one of our debutants this weekend, or our only debutant this weekend actually. But we're gonna watch Side first. Going through the first sector because I think Coffee Machine, because it's very, very tight. So we're going to watch Coffee Machine to see what his sector times look like first. And his is valid. He's done. So our pole sitter is done. What could Side do then? He's just off his lap time. No improvement in the first sector. EA servers sad. 3/10 under. Could be a pole to Side. It could be a pole time. Obviously, Coffee Machine invalid. But Side's middle sector. Coming up to the beam now. Purple. EA server sad. Still a 10th up. But it won't be enough at the minute with EA server sad's lap time. And he's getting a brilliant toe. Going into the final corner of Coffee Machine. And he does not know that he has gone deep and has invalidated. Warney retires 4th. He's done. He doesn't think he improved. Coffee bursts into the pit lane. EA server sad can't get the pole time. Can't get the pole time. Will it be EA server sad? Yes, it will with a 29.8. A provisional pole, and it looks like that could be it. Arj has done no improvements. Stealth Rex Will he improve up the order to head towards that front one? No. Dubsy's done as well, and that is it, I think. Oh, we've got L Glasses. L Glasses in the back. Well, will be L Glasses. 1 lap for him. 17th on the grid. So it looks as though yeah. So tonight, AA Server Zad and Crooks family in the Williams. And the Ferraris are Coffee Machine. The session is done. Everyone is crossed. There we go. I was just wondering what it was. What it is. So Williams is a server sad, and Crooks family replacing him on his debut. Ferraris, Coffee Machine, Throne Globe, normal 2. McLaren's in the normal 2 of Side and StealthX. Warney comes in at Red Bull for Prodigy, who's not back yet. And Zell Vortex, his first race for Red Bull, as I will say in a minute. Arjun Kajay, Simon Def, same 2 Mercedes. Alfa Romeo have added Jawa and Golden. So Chazza Plays and Cosmic in the Aston Martins. Alpines, Dubsy and Mosmegan. And then Alfie K and El Garces in the Alpha Tauris. And obviously the Hasses with Ollie Flynn and Snorris King, but Snorris King has dropped out. But 8 tenths separates the top 2. As we go into the race then, we are looking at a most certain new championship leader probably being coming from Side, as Sonorius King has dropped out. We probably will not take AI points after a wheel win. There's a Plays are still in there though to take the championship lead over. And we've got a lot of battles in that midfield, which is all very tight as well. Constructors will be good for Haas. Not a great qualifying. And 1 driver down. Equal on points of McLaren. Actually, 1 point ahead of McLaren because of Sonoris' pole position at France. We did get qualifying done, but the race just did not want to work. 1 point ahead. McLaren look like they will take that lead. Red Bull also in there. 6.5 points behind. Now 7.5 points behind, with Aston Martin being 7 points behind. So they're close in there as well. And again, a lot of few battles in the middle. It's 8.5 points separated 6th to 9th. It's really Alfa Romeo that have had a pretty poor season so far. But we've got a long race to go for us. 25 laps. Then. Medium tyres for a lot of people. Softs for Chazza Plays. We've got hards for Dubsy, StealthX, Ace of Assad, and Side. Everyone else has got medium tyres then. So we already have technically one retirement. If it's a disconnection, we don't mind that. You can go in AI to disconnect, but if you're pulling out or something of the race, for more laps than usual, that'll just be a cut, I think, and no points will be scored for our championship leader by 2 points. So Side is in prime position to take over. Chazza Plays still there as well though. We have a long race to go of 25 laps on our way. So the grid order then is Side of the Williams on pole position with Coffee Machine in 2nd and Side 3rd. Warney 4th with Jeddah and Simon Def good qualifying for the 2 Mercedes drivers. 5th and 6th for them. Alec Jaywell 7th for Chester Plains 8th. Still for X-Dive, Throw Globe in 10th as your top 10. Then a Dub Z, Go to Alonso, Mosmegan are your next couple with Alfie Kelly, Ollie Flynn, Zone Vortex, L Glasses, Crocs Fam being the others, and then Zone Vortex 19th and Rush Chimp 20th, with 4 getting DSQ'd with Zone Vortex, L Glasses, Crocs Family, Rush Chimp and Side Sofa getting DSQ'd from the grid procedure. So it should be very easy start. 1 reserve tonight, 2 reserve being tonight, being Warney in the Red Bull and Crocs Family in the Williams, as Throne Globe gets a DSQ from the start then, as we're about to get going. I know I'm in spectator mode, thank you very much. Not a great camera angle off the start again. Can I change a drive-through penalty for Warney for a jump start in the Red Bull? But we have lights out and away we go. Not a great camera angle from the start, but Warney is away and off with the jump start. There's contact, and it is. It's EA Servers sad. The pole sitters dropping down. There's more collisions in the middle. Simon Def picks up a 5-second penalty, and he's gone back, dropped to the back as well. Cheza plays up past Arch Kajer. There'll be a sector flag, sector 1 yellow flag, but we are underway. As Rush Chimp, L Glasses, and Simon Def look like they were the ones in the incident. So Zone Vortex going with Crocs Family side by side into the S section. Ollie Flynn has had a brilliant start, and there's a barge there out the way from Go Alonso, all clean to get past Throne Globe. So a crazy start. Warney is our race leader off the start, but he has a drive-through penalty, so it will be Coffee Machine to take over from that lead who started P2. So, bit of a chaotic start then, with a lot of people getting into collisions off that start. I wonder which ones will be looked at and which ones won't be, as the Alpine swap places, and one's in the wall. Is EA Server sad, the pole sitter, and there is a reset to track. That would be straight in, and we get a VSC. That's going to help Warney massively with the drive-through penalty, which he's not going to take now. I was expecting him to drive in that pit lane and take it right there, right now. Will anybody go too early? Is that a front wing loss for L Glasses? Yes, it is. So something's happened back there. Rush Chip is also into the pit lane. They're the only 2 at the minute going into the pit lane. I don't know when this VSC is ending. I'm very surprised Warney didn't drive into the pit lane there to take his drive-through penalty. Let's have a quick look at position changes. Up 3 for Warney, but he's going to lose all of them. Up 4 for Cheza Plays. 7 for Ollie Flynn. But the worst losses, he's ever sat down 17. Simon Def down 10. So a bit of a chaotic start for them as the L Glasses and Rush Chimp come out the pit lane. Making their first stop. So they're going to be hoping for a safety car towards the middle or the end of, towards the end of the race, to be honest, or any time of the race. There's the safety car, there's the VSC ending. I knew it was coming because I saw Side going a bit quickly as Self-Rex gets past Alec Jaywell. But he's going to have to defend now towards the final corner. When will Warney take his drive-through penalty for the jump start? There's a few position changes towards the back. Zone Vortex, LPK and Sonorius King swapping places. Obviously Sonorius King in AI at the minute after backing out after qualifying, as Warney comes into the pit lane to take his drive-through penalty. Where will he see his car end up? He's going to drop down outside the top 10, I think. Yes, he will. He will drop down. He's coming out to the pit exit, I think, now. It's going to be 13th for Warney. He's going to have a lot of work to do, as Coffee Machine will take the race lead. Chazza Plays on those soft tyres Great start for him. Into the podium positions as we get a yellow flag sector 1. It's Moz Megan. Moz Megan is spun. Taking it nice and easy. And rejoins in there as Alfie K is retired. Which pulls out another VSC, I think. A server Sad has left the session, so there is a chaotic moment there. L Glass has left the session. So 2 people disconnecting them. I don't want the race director. Let me see if I can quickly invite them back. Yes, I can. L Glasses as well. L Glasses. There we go, L Glasses back as we have Chazza Plays. Who's actually coming to... It's a full safety car, by the way. I thought it was just a VSC, full safety car. Chazza Plays added JR into the pit lane then. Throw Glover joining them. We have some pit stoppers coming in. It looks like it was something between Moz Megan and Alfie K. I'm going to see if he wants to come and join the comms quickly. Yeah, he has. Cool. Not game chat. There we go. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, he's left straight away. Where's the party order? He's joined back. I don't know what's going on. He's left again. Which should be fun. Right, we're back. Safety car. I don't know if L Glasses is coming back or not. Alfie K hopefully should join now. L Glasses is still not back. Neither is EA Servers Sad. They have both been invited. So there could be 3 AI drivers. Alfie, are you there? Are you there? Alfie,
yes,
there?
I am here.
Cool. Okay. We are about to hit a safety car restart. Chaotic start of 3 AI drivers. So that should be interesting for people behind them. For Anik JR, Mosmegan, Throw Globe and Rush Chimp. Basically at 11th downwards. 12th downwards, sorry, going to struggle. They've got AI kind of front. Safety car restart. So I'm definitely happy with that. Happiest TP at the minute, easiest. Happiest TP, easy at the minute. That will be the 2 McLarens. So that's 2nd and 4th. Having a pretty good race. Picking up some good points in that constructors fight with Haas, who are 5th and 11th, but one of them's an AI. And I'm not sure if he'll be getting points. We'll have to discuss that on the staff chat. Before we get going, Anik JOS decided to they just accidentally passed here, so it was sad there. I'm just gonna have a quick thought. Alfie K, what happened with you there?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know who did it, but someone hit me from behind on the corner, and basically just DNF'd. Or wheel fell off. Couldn't do anything to stop it. Unfortunate that.
I think it sounded like Mosmegan off chat, but we shall see. Our safety car is in the start then. So when will Coffee Machine go on this long back straight and long straight? I remember 3 laps before DRS is enabled again. So we won't get 8 DRS to lap 8. I think we haven't had many full racing laps. So we just had a VSC which lasted a lap, and we just had the safety car which lasted a few laps as well. We haven't really had many full racing laps, but Coffee Machine is gone then. And it's a good launch from him. 2 different strategies with him inside though, so that should be interesting. StealthX looked for a move there on Arjakajer, but didn't want to go for it. And the only move is Chazza Plays going at Storis King, which is an AI, and at JYE server side AI. So they're not any particular big moves, but there is one there. Anik Jaywar, Coffee Machine, Crux Family. Crux Family now, side by side with Mosmegan. Mosmegan hits a wall. Maybe there wasn't much space there for a move, and there's a yellow flag 6-1. It's Chazza Plays! 3rd place in the championship. Chazza Plays is spun. Drops down to last of the runners remaining. 3rd place in the championship, so it's a championship catastrophic race today. As Cyber Death gets past Soul Vortex for P9. Throw Globe Mosmegan, that is a really feisty battle at the minute, 13th to 15th. To Throw Globe Mosmegan and Crux Family. Crux Family goes a bit deep there. Loses some time and hits the wall. Maybe some damage there, and that's going to get interesting between everyone behind him. Mosmegan though goes side by side with Throne Globe but gets through. So some really good scraps there. We might see another move here. Warney's going for a move on Dub C as Mosmegan's spun out. Oh, big collision. There's some wings going everywhere. Russ Chimp has spun. Mosmegan has spun. So there's some incidents between those two. And StealthX gets past Arjakajer. There looks like there might be some more contact somewhere. Yes, there was. It's Goat Alonso. Goat Alonso has lost it at turn 1. Something's happened to him. He's reversing to try and get the wheels back going again. It looks like no wing as well. Chazza Plays into the pit lane for Aston Martin. So the 3rd place driver's not going to get many points tonight. At the minute, Side and P2 will take the championship lead over Sonoris King, who may not get points. We shall see later on. No Vortex gets a penalty for multiple warnings, 3 seconds, as Warney goes down the inside of Ollie Flynn. Warney, what a really good recovery drive at the minute from his drive-through penalty for the jump start. Dropped down to about 13th, I think it was, and is now up to 5th already. So a really good recovery drive here, and could be on for a good result. It is very tight with the leaders. Glasses through on Sonoris King, AI move. Nothing too spectacular there. I need the one retirement at the minute, but we do have 3... Is it 3 drivers still in AI? Oh, I'm missing a move. It's Dub Z already fleeing at the final corner. Dub Z gets a poor exit. Cyber Death goes to the move as DRS is enabled after this lap. Ollie Flynn is actually going into the pit lane. I think there could be... He's got a speeding penalty for the pit lane as well. So it's all going wrong for the Haas drivers tonight. Was there contact? Was there a wing change needs to be done? Or is it a mandatory stop? It is a wing change. So clearly a wall hit. A server's sad, Sterling back. L Glass is back. So it's 2 AI and a lot of early pit stops for wings, sorry. Coffee Machine is doing a good job at maintaining that pace of the lead. As Rush Chip is back in, or maybe he's going into the pit lane, I think. Tries to play the bumper warnings, but there is a move, and it's Zone Vortex up to 7th on Dub Z. So the Red Bull driver's picking up some good overtakes, and there's another one to add to the overtake list for them. Obviously, McLaren is still best with a double podium, 2nd, 3rd. But Jeddah, with some DRS here, might put some pressure on SideFx, that P3. Going into the final corner, it's got to be round the outside if a move's going to be done here. Unless he wants to go for a switchback for a move down the straight. He's not going to get it done in the final corner. He's going to try the switchback. Oh, and he's lost it. He's lost it and hit the wall. Reset to track as well. That should be a penalty point coming his way. Because of a reset to track. And he's going to dive into the pit lane then. It's gone wrong completely for Jeddah in that move. And that is going to bring everyone up a place for that. Lap number 9 then. We've had nearly half the field either disconnected, retired, or having to pit for a wing here. So a lot of drama that if you have missed, you should really catch up on at the end of the race. But a nice battle here going for P6 between Zone Vortex, Dub Z and Anik Jawar. Happening then. Bit wide there, Zone Vortex. Maybe a look for Anik Jawar is going to happen, but maybe not. I'm keeping a close eye on that battle for, as an AI move, for Jeddah on the X7 SAD. I'm keeping a close eye on that battle for 2nd. Or the lead now actually is coming down a bit. And there could be a move coming into the final corner. Or turn 1. As L Glasses has left the session. If you could invite him back quickly, Alfie.
Yep.
As we go into turn 1 then, Side. Looking for a move at turn 1. Can he get the move done for the race lead? He has a look. He looks for the move. Will he get it done? No. Bit of pressure for Coffee Machine and Zone Vortex. 5-second time penalty spinning in the pit lane. As he comes in for his pit stop. It was a good drive for him, but that penalty might hinder him a little bit towards the end of the race as he comes for the hard tyre. Maybe Coffee Machine will be next in for his stop, as it looks like his tyres may be starting to wear off. Warney's left the session. Everyone is having really poor internet tonight. I may have Warney on my list. If I don't, then I could be in trouble. So Vortex, Tato. I thought I did, but clearly I don't. There's a move going, no. Oh, no, it's Warney who's AI. Simon Deaf going for a move on Warney. Oh, that's annoying. I don't think I've got him on my list. On my list. Just seeing if he's an offliner. No, I don't. Let me see if I can somehow. Oh, he's back. Cool. I think some one of the drivers may have invited him back. Could have been Ross to the back, but he's back. He's lost a lot of time though. And straight through goes Anik Jawar because he hasn't got back control of his car. So a lot of time lost then. Still not into the pit lane as Coffee Machine for his first stop of the race. Here we go then. A move may be happening. Down the inside to Side. Side could take the race lead here. No, it's not going to happen. A better exit for Coffee Machine. Will Coffee Machine dive into the pit lane? Yes, he will. So in he goes. Side will take the race lead. And a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane for our race leader who was just in the pits. And now that could change the race completely. 5 seconds for Coffee Machine. Where would he drop down? As we're going to put on not tyres, because I think everybody's on hards except from a few drivers who haven't stopped. We'll put on stops to see who has stopped, who hasn't. Our net race leader, I don't know how long he will last on those tyres, is Anik Jawar. One of the top 5 drivers from last year's championship. He's done his stop already, but straight through will go Warney, I think, round the outside. Will he get it done? Yes, he will. Warney brings up to 4th. Brown Globe has actually jumped his teammate Coffee Machine for that stop as well. Ollie Flynn, 3-second multiple warning. Go Alonso passes the EA server Sad. And then one of our AI drivers. So 2 McLarens now lead the way. With Simon Deft 7 seconds behind. So it's looking very good at the minute for the 2 McLaren drivers. Still only the 1 retirement and 2 in AI.
Simon Deft is pit, serving his 5-second time penalty.
Simon Deft in the pit lane, warning his pit lane, and Coffee Machine is back in the pit lane. Wow! That is really, I think it, is it wing damage? No, he's serving his penalty. No. Side gets one from, his damage, wing damage as well. Side gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. I've actually forgot. Who was I saying earlier that spun and I said would pick up a penalty from reset? Moz Megan. Was it Moz Megan? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look at the stream later on that one. As Moz Megan now passes the lap or AI with Sonora's King. Zone Vortex, multiple warnings, penalties. So a lot of penalties coming into play, which we will look at towards the end of the race on lap 20 as Goat Alonso now gets his name on that list. McLaren still lead. Will Side play the long game and stay ahead of Stealth Rex, or will he let Stealth Rex through? The answer comes now. The Side comes into the pit lane to let Stealth Rex take the lead as Crocs fam. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. This should be very interesting now. Will the penalty get served? No. Out he comes. So where will the race leader or prisoner race leader come out? Anik Jawar now will take the lead. Will take second and the provisional race lead after the pit stops. Will he get third, or will he come out 4th? It's going to be tight between him and Dub Z. It'll be 3rd for Side, and it'll be 2nd once his teammate Stealth Rex comes into the pit lane. Then Chazza Plays has just got past Goat Alonso for that battle for P12 and retained his DRS. Will it mean much DRS helping to defend? I think it should mean a lot to defend as Moz Megan gets past EA server Sad. But our race leader who led long for most of this race, our race leader Coffee Machines, 14th place now after that wing change. A lot of work to do to get even in that midfield to get a P10 or something to take home. McLaren's though really looking strong to take home a double podium, maybe even a 1-2. But will it be Stealth Rex into the pit lane now? Yes, it will. Stealth Rex will dive into the pit lane then. I think he will come out just ahead of behind side as we get a yellow flag yellow flag in sector 2. It's Moz Megan who spun. Has he
And there is a little battle here for Ollie and Simon Def for P9.
Has he rejoined? Little battle between Ollie and Simon Def. Has StealthFx
side by
come out
side.
the pit lane yet? He's still coming, still coming, still coming. StealthFx 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings, and he was coming out the pit lane. Very bizarre, that one. And that could change the race again. Everyone yet to stop except from EA Server Sad, who's on AI. As Ollie Flynn just saw the end of that, getting past Simon Def. He ran it a little bit deep and might not have the best exit. Will Simon Def put him under a little bit more pressure and go for a move? No, he will not, as Ollie Flynn will get that move done. Except he has a penalty. Simon Def does not. Anik JR there now leading the race in the Alfa Romeo. I'm just thinking, it's just, everyone's pitted now. Everyone's at the stop. 11 laps is what he's been running on these hard tyres. So I think he may have to come in for his stop at some point. For a second stop. Same with El Glasses and Throne Globe. I really don't think they will go to the end. I may be completely...
Simon Def and Ollie going at it again.
Ollie and Simon Def going at it again. Apparently, as Simon Def gets back past Ollie. Will Ollie be the one getting DRS? Yes, he will. Side sets the fastest lap of the race on those new medium tyres. Ollie Flynn then, will he have a go to the final corner? No, he will not. Simon Def has managed to gain a little bit of gap. Will Ollie Flynn have a go into turn 1 where he got past Simon Def last time? Is that Simon Def diving into the pillar? No, it's a very aggressive inside defence from Simon Def, nearly touching the pit wall. Will it be all the way around the outside for Ollie Flynn? Simon Def moves back across to defend a little bit more. All fair, all clean racing, and no move there for Ollie Flynn. Arjun is actually gaining on El Glasses, who's on 14 laps on those hard tyres. As Challenger plays in Go Alonso are really scrapping it out here. They're side by side going into the fast left-hander. Who's going to come in front? Challenger plays. Exactly what he needed. It was especially as two of the 3 title contenders are struggling this weekend to get some good points. Norris King obviously going into AI and backing out because of his health this week. And Chazza Plays not having the best race at all. As Arj Kajer is battling with Warney here for that 5th place. I can't remember who was in front. I think Arj Kajer was in front of Warney. I wasn't too sure. Those defensive move. But Warney's going to go right round the outside of the final corner. Can he get it stuck? Will he give some space? Yes, he will. Will he get the DRS? No, it's going to be Arj Kajer to get it as we get a yellow flag sector 3. It looks to me like it's Goat Alonso. Is it a DNF? Is it a wall hit? Yellow flag cleared. El Glasses comes into the pit lane after 15 laps on the hard tyres as Warney keeps the place against Arj Kajer. So
Goat Alonso's just DNF'd himself.
Goat Alonso's just DNF'd. Will that cause a safety car? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Safety car has been deployed, and this may help the people on the hard tyres that need to stop again. So Goat Alonso out of the race. Will anybody go for a risky strategy? Zone Vortex comes in and goes onto our medium tyres. He doesn't think softs can last to the end. Moz Megan is next to come into the pits. What will it be? Mediums for him as well. So a fresh set of medium tyres for Moz Megan and Zone Vortex. Russ Chimp is also coming in then. I would assume also medium tyres for him. He dives into the pit lane and it is medium softs. So Russ Chimp has gotten softs with a new wing. Right then, I would expect the race leader Anik Jawar to come into the pit lane as well. Will the McLarens come in as well? So Anik comes in, Side comes in, and Stealth stays out.
A little bit of contact there.
And Stealth stays out. So StealthX
I
will
think
lead
Side
them.
may have damaged his wing.
Side may have damaged wing apparently from contact. I don't know, and he's coming on to softs. So softs for Side, mediums for Anik Jawar, mediums for Throne Globe. What will it be for Wolney and Aj Kajer? Mediums for Wolney, softs for Aj Kajer. Ollie Flynn speeding the pit lane, and it's softs for him as well. No, Simon Def, sorry. Ollie Flynn speeding the pit lane, Simon Def softs. Ollie Flynn. Dubsy's
going
softs.
softs.
Ollie Flynn, is it softs?
Yes, it was.
Coffee. A lot of people have gone softs. A lot of people have gone mediums. Mixed range. I think Side is in the best place here. And this is the perfect time to talk about penalties. Stealth Rex. 6 seconds. Not great for him. None for Anik Jawar. That could be the saving grace for him with the medium tyres. Side 3, Throne Globe 3 and Warney 3. So they're big for them as well. Lyle Glasses, nothing for him as well. That could be a bit of a surprise. No Glasses not having the best of seasons, and now he's in 6th place with no penalties. Looking to fight for that podium places maybe. Archie's there 3 seconds. Simon Def, Dub Z, all with none. And Ollie Flynn with the most at the minute with 11 seconds worth of penalties. That's going to drop him right down towards the end of the race. Chaza Plays picks up 6 Coffee Machine with none. So that's a saving grace for him on his revamp. 9 for Zone Vortex. None for Sonora's King, obviously AI. So yeah. Crux Family 3. Mosmegan 3. EA Server Sad, another AI, so expecting none. And 6 for Rust Chimp. This should be very interesting for those soft tyre runners, because they've got, especially the ones with no penalties. So the ones such as Simon Def, Dub Z.
Stealth has gone in.
Stealth has gone into the pit lane then. So it won't be him leading the race. Same with multiple warnings, Crocs fam. Ollie Flynn is retired. What has happened to Ollie Flynn then? I have no idea what has happened to Ollie Flynn, but Ollie Flynn is retired from the session. So, and he's left as well. So it's going to be a very disappointing weekend for the Haas drivers. A definite DNF. He may get classified, don't forget. 3 seconds for Zone Vortex. Purple warnings. He may get classified at the end of it, which is a saving grace for him. I don't know if Sonora's King and the EA servers Sad will get any points of any sort, because they've been an AI all race, which we are trying to cut down on people being AI all race. If you disconnect, that's fine. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're an AI all race, then that's going to be a problem. Stealth Rex is come up P10 and soft tyres. Anik Jawar here, if he could get a good launch, a go, and doesn't get any penalties of any sort, I think he could be in a really good spot now. Stealth Rex has disappeared. Take this race win. He's just got to keep it clean, pick up no penalties, and get away from Side off the start. If he does that, he's got this race win, I think. We're just waiting on Rush Chimp to catch onto the back of the field. Will it be this lap or will it be another one round? For the people in the soft tyres, they would love another one round, to be honest. Another one round would be a bit more tyre saving and a bit more tyre saving so they can use some more at the end. Moz Megan's picked up a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Crocs families. That is interesting. I may go to a after race stewards report. It will definitely be one more round then. Stealth Rex has picked up a 5-second penalty with a severe collision which has a place. So a lot of them are coming out now, and a lot of overtaking under safety car, which is causing a lot of problems. I think it's actually SideFx. Is that him coming into the pit lane? Yeah, him and Mosmigan going to come into the pit lane. I think that's the either yeah, to serve penalties. SideFx has gone medium still, but Mosmigan's gone soft. They're just to serve penalties, get rid of them, or some of them, and get a fresh set on. But it's bizarre that SideFx is set with mediums, and it's kind of thrown away track position. Yeah, because it was looking so good for him for a double podium for McLaren, and now it's just gone. But this could get very interesting in many ways. Warney in fourth there. I know he's got a good pace, but Elgar, basically, I think if you haven't got a penalty, you're in a really good place to jump a lot of drivers and to take some places in some good points for yourself, for drivers, and the constructors as well. But we're about to get racing. I would assume this lap because everyone is on the back of the pack, including Mosmigan and SideFx. So we should be good to go this lap, as we see the penalties in there as well. We're going to have a quick... Goat Alonso has left the session. I'm going to quickly invite him, if you could just tell me if the safety car is in this lap, Alfie.
Goat Alonso DNF'd.
Oh, he left. Okay. I didn't... Oh, yeah. He did. He was 1-0 safety car, so he left. He doesn't need to invite him back. I'm returning myself. But safety car is in this lap, then. One more quick look at... I was going to say one more quick look at tyre wear. Tyres. Mediums for Anik Jawar, Throw Glove, Warney, L Glasses, Chazza Plays, Zone Vortex, EA7 Sad, and SideFx. And a lot of soft tyre runners, and I think there was a few hard runners in there. Anik Jawar then has gone late, but he has gone, and look who's kept with him. Side. Will Side go for a move into turn 1 then to take the lead and cause pressure on Anik Jawar? Yes, he will.
Meanwhile, Jay side by side with Chazza Players. There's a spin. Oh my god. Okay.
Rush Chimp 3-second tyre penalty, corner cut is a yellow flag at the back. It's Croc's family and a few of the AIs as well, maybe. That's happened too, but Side takes the race lead and is on the fresher tyres, faster tyres. Simon Def gets past L Glasses. L Glasses have dropped a few places. 5-second tyre penalty, corner cutting, gained 1 place, Rush Chimp. Maybe that was with an AI, we don't know. We'll have to have a look at Stewart support afterwards. Warney is trying to attack Throne Globe. Dubsy is now in prime position to get that third place and final podium place. Side though, really pushing on. Zone Vortex gets past RGJ, only for RGJ to get back through. And penalties as well for Zone Vortex and Elpany, as Warney is now trying to attack Throne Globe and get past. So Warney is now taking that third place off Throne Globe, and he's got to push on and crack on to try and get Dubsy. It doesn't matter about Throne Globe. They've got to work together as a yellow flag in Sector 3. It looks to me like it... I have no idea who it was. I think it could have been Zone Vortex, but not 100% sure. Simon Def and Chazza Plays. Chazza Plays? Was that Chazza Plays going into the inside wall at the final corner? It may have been, you know. I'm not too sure. L Glasses' AI is dropping down the field pretty far down. As Coffee Machine gets past Dubsy, is Coffee Machine now in the prime place to get that final podium place? As is Dubsy dropping down now. Was there contact with Coffee Machine? I'm not too sure. L Glasses 3-second tyre penalty, multiple warnings. Ajkajer SideFx.
Oh, and there's a spinner.
Who's that? It's Rush Chimp.
Rush Chimp.
Not good for him in the Aston Martin. Aston Martin not doing a great race job here. Anik Jawar maybe being put under pressure from Warney in a minute here, which may help Side extend his gap to him a little bit as well. You never know. It's going to be tight with... I think Warney at the minute has the P3. But it's going to be very tight as there's more yellow flags in the middle of the park. As Coffee has swapped places with Throne Globe. I think that's a strategical between the two of them. As Warney has passed Alec J on the final corner as well. I think Coffee Machine...
Maybe Crocs Fam is looking to overtake on Zone Vortex here. Using ERS trying to catch up to him.
Back to P3.
As there's contact! And Crocs Fam has just spun round Zone Vortex.
Crooks Fam has spun round Zone Vortex. That is wing damage for Zone Vortex. That is not going to be great. He's probably going to finish P17. But obviously with the two AIs, he may get a few more places with the AIs. And is that a Stewart's report looking as well after the race? As Simon Def gets past Throne Globe. Throne Globe has got no pace on those medium tyres. He's dropping down, and he was going to drop down anyway with penalties. Still a lot of people with penalties, a lot of people without the penalties. Very tight for Warney to get that podium place. At the minute, we have 2 laps to go. And at the minute, it looks like Side is in that place to win the race. And to really put him in the lead of the championship now. It was 2 points was the gap between Sonorius and Side, with the point from pole position from Quali in France. As Arj Kajera has now passed Throne Globe. So Throne Globe, who was P3 on the restart, is dropping down like a fly here. Because it looks like StealthX with the DRS, which was enabled last lap, is going to get through. Yes, he's got DRS as well, Throne Globe, and the inside line. Can he defend it? And one for Moss Megan as well to chase around the outside on the fresher soft tyres. And he gets the move done around the outside. And now Moss Megan's going to put some pressure onto StealthX as well. Can he get the move done into turn 1? Where will he look? Where will he look? Where will he look? No, he will not be looking up the inside at turn 1. It's just a look. No overtake. And it looks like Side is still in that perfect place to take the race lead. Race win, sorry.
Dubs going side by side and overtakes Crocs family.
Just caught that on stream as well, because I saw there was an overtake there. So good move for him to get those extra places. 3 second time penalty for Coffee Machine. And there's a spinner. It's Moz Megan. Moz Megan has spun and lost the wing. And he spun again. Trying to rejoin. Moz Megan has spun, lost the wing. That is not good for him. I think he's just trying to hit the wall and retire. Is he trying to hit the wall and retire, or was that just a really poor spin? I think it was a really poor spin. That's not good for him. Yellow flag sector 1 is still out. As it's 1 and 2 now. As Arj Kajera and Simon Def have swapped places. Is that really what they wanted, Arj Kajera?
As Dubsy overtakes Russ Chimp.
Dubsy overtaking Russ Chimp. Moz Megan has now retired from the session, so unless he gets classified at the end, he will be scoring 0 points this weekend. As we start the final trek around the Jeddah Corniche Street Circuit. 25 laps have gone really quickly here. And penalties will be coming high now. I think Warney will get that 3rd place, can I just say, off Coffee Machine with that Coffee Machine penalty. StealthX now fighting with Simon Def. There was a bit of contact. That's helping Arjun Kajere get away with the penalty. Will StealthX have a go around the outside? Ooh, nearly cut off there by Simon Def was StealthX, but very clean and very fair at the minute. Side by side, hard racing. We like to see that here. Will he be still side by side, hard racing? No, he's lost a little bit of time. But it looks like Side will take... Oh, maybe Side will not take the race win here. It's gone down to 8 tenths. A late push on here from Arjun Kajere. Not Arjun Kajere. Anik Jawar may give him the race win. Will it give the one of the top 5? Coffee Machine is retired. He's pushed too hard at the final lap. But we're not going to keep with that at the minute. We're going to stick with this battle for the lead. The battle for the win from penalties. Will Anik Jawar get it? I do not know at the minute. It's very, very tight. I don't think he will. I think he will lose out just about. Because Side is put in a cracking final sector. Coffee Machine has lost it at the last lap on the last sector. But Side, I think, will come across the line take the race win here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit and the championship lead. It'll be Alec Jaywar to take a second place with Warney in P3. 4 tenths was the gap in the end. Arjun Kajer, where will he finish? It'll be Simon Def P4 with Arjun Kajer P5. Stealth Rex in P6. Throne Globe 7th. El Glasses 8th. Shazza Place 9th. Dubsy will come home for a 10th place finish. It looks to me like Rush Chimp will get 11th and Crocs Family 12th. Maybe no. EA Server Sad will get 11th and then Rush Chimp 12th and Co. Ansaurus 12th, Rush Chimp 13th, Crocs 14th and Zone Vortex 15th. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a good race. Very clean race and a lot of overtakes in that. Simon Def gets driver of the day on the game. But obviously, with our new system we have been implementing, that will not be driver of the day unless he is in the top 3. But Side wins, and Side will take the championship lead going into next weekend. That is definite. Alec JR with a brilliant drive. Same with Warney as well. It's to be good, really good drives in there. It's a tough one to take the top 3 drivers for your driver of the day vote. I think I'm going to go for... It's a tough one. I think I'm going to go for Alec JR with 1 with his strategy as one of mine. And then I think I'm going to go Alec JR Walney. And I might go for the top 3, you know. I might go with Side, Alec JR and Walney. I may go Stealth Rex with his recovery drive in the last 5 laps. But it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. Hope you guys enjoyed that race like I did. And we will see you back next week for Friday for Tier 1. And back for Saturday for Tier 2. We shall see you then.